Water droplets that have condensed from atmospheric water vapour and then fall under gravity are more commonly known as rain, and are a major component of the water cycle and responsible for depositing most of the fresh water on Earth. It provides water for hydroelectric power, plants, crop irrigation, and suitable conditions for many types of ecosystem. The word rain we use today is derived from various sources, two of which are the Old English term ren and Middle English term rain, both of which had similar meanings. Now let us look at 8 mysterious facts about rain, both here on Earth and elsewhere, that will hopefully raise your eyebrows. We will start by referring back just a few weeks to our feature about deserts on October 9 this year, whereas despite its icy appearance, we labelled Antarctica as the largest desert. Whilst it is covered in ice, it only experiences around 16 centimetres of precipitation each year, making it amazingly the driest continent in the world. If you were to compare that with somewhere like Lauro in Colombia, where they can see towards 1,300 centimetres in a year, the difference is mind-blowing. The shape and colour of clouds really are indicative of the approaching weather. Thin and wispy clouds, known as cirrus, are commonly known to predict an approaching weather front with stormy characteristics. My personal favourite name of cumulonimbus is a sure sign of heavy showers. Nimbostratus provides a likely forecast of widespread more gentle rain, whilst on the other side of the spectrum, the like of cumulus humulus will mean approaching fair weather with no precipitation. Recent scientific studies into what we commonly call the raindrop has proven our image of its shape somewhat as a misnomer. Rain is not actually shaped like a teardrop, as when water molecules condense and bind in the atmosphere before falling, they form a shape much closer to a perfect sphere. As they fall towards the ground, they will experience high air pressure, which will effectively make them look more like a squashed bread roll. And it has been raining here on Earth for a long time too. Fossils dating back as far as 2.7 billion years have been discovered that contain the indentations of raindrops. At that time, liquid rain will have fallen onto layers of ash from volcanic eruptions, after which more ash will have fallen over the top, thus preserving the pitting on the ground. What is equally amazing is that it was the more modern type of rain that exposed these ancient fossils. Not all rain actually reaches the ground either. In extremely warm locations, rain can sometimes evaporate during its journey downward, before it has had a chance to reach the surface. This phenomenon has been labelled as phantom rain, where vast curtains of rain can be seen at a distance, but does not result in any dampness beneath, almost as if nature is dangling a carrot of water droplets in front of the life forms below. When it does rain, have you ever thought how wonderful it smells? Well, given that natural water does not smell of anything, this seems to be a strange reaction, don't you think? However, as soil-dwelling bacteria contains a molecule known as geosmin, the rain creates air pockets which later burst open, releasing the resulting odour. This smell has a scientific name too, patricia, which is wonderfully derived from the ancient Greek meaning the ethereal fluid that is the blood of the gods. Further scientific studies have produced interesting data on a commonly debated occurrence, namely, if it starts to rain and we do not have an umbrella, for example, are we best to run for shelter, risking the rain hitting us even harder? Well, the answer, it seems, is yes, as after great analysis of this simple process, statisticians have proven that even though the rain hits you harder, with the length of time you'll be exposed, you will get less wet. Best we all get some running shoes then. Finally, why don't we take a look further afield, say like other planets for example. On Venus and other moons and planets, rain is made of sulfuric acid or methane. Something even more weird was when a further study was undertaken on a planet 5,000 light years away, where the rain there was shown to contain more iron than water. How about that? It gives a whole different perspective on the raining cats and dogs saying, right? Thank you so much for watching, and please do consider subscribing if you don't already. And until we broadcast again, goodbye.